From Cicerone Field at Anteater Ballpark, it's the #1 team in college baseball, UC Irvine, hosting the UCLA Bruins. Hi, everyone. Along with Paul Westphal, I'm Gordon Spencer. Welcome to the Cox 3 Game of the Week. This is the Dewey's TV and Appliance pregame show. Well, UC Irvine has done everything right this season, Paul. They are the #1 team in the country. They have been for the past 5 weeks now. And for the first time in school history, they have won a Big West title. Let's show you the conference standings. 20-1, their conference record going into this game. Their only loss to Cal State Fullerton. And then you see Cal State Fullerton in second, the #4 team in the country. Cal Poly at number 19 in the country. Now, Long Beach State and Cal State Fullerton finish up in conference, the final series of the season. So that's a very important series for Long Beach State. And UC Irvine will travel up to Santa Barbara to finish off their final season. Well, Paul, let's talk about this UC Irvine team again. They've done everything right this season, and they have one thing in their sights right now, and that is a national title.
Yeah, no question about it. They've had a spectacular season so far, and I think they have all the parts necessary to make a serious run to get back to Omaha. And then once you get to Omaha, well, there's no telling what can happen. But as in typical UCI fashion, they're doing it with pitching and defense. They've got a tremendous blend of experience and youth, and they've just accomplished their third straight 40-win season, which establishes them as a college baseball powerhouse. And they're the first Big West team, Gordon, to go undefeated in conference play at home. Quite an achievement in a conference as tough as the Big West.
And looking for their 4th appearance in the World Series here in 2009. Let's talk about the UCLA Bruins. The Bruins under head coach John Savage, who started this UC Irvine program back in 2001, but he has done an outstanding job, and they are fighting for their playoff lives right now.
They are indeed. They are not out of it, so I expect the Bruins to be fired up today. They finished with, of course, #1 UC Irvine. Then they travel to Tempe to play #3 ASU to finish out the season. And I think if they win 3 out of 4, that they might get the 4th bid out of the Pac-10 conference and get to the NCAA tournament. And this is the team that's doing it with pitching and power. We'll see quite a bit of power in the Bruins lineup. And they aren't afraid of anybody. They have played the toughest schedule in the nation, according to a couple of different sites. So John Savage has the Bruins back in a position of prominence. I hope they don't get penalized for playing such a tough non-conference schedule.
Absolutely, trying to get to the playoffs for the 4th straight year in a row. Let's talk about some players to watch for the UCLA Bruins. Cody Decker.
Oh, Cody Decker, power hitter extraordinaire, leads the Pac-10 in home runs with 19. Leads the Bruins with RBIs with 49 and a slugging percentage that is almost video game-like, nearly 700. He's a terrific player. He's the first Bruin since 2000 to be named Pac-10 Player of the Week twice. I think he has a bright future at the professional level.
And Cody riding an 11-game hit streak right now for the UCLA Bruins. For the UC Irvine Anteaters, a guy you will always see in that lineup, and that is Ben Orloff.
Oh, he has had a remarkable season. He has made 207 consecutive starts, which is remarkable in this day and age. He has a high baseball IQ. He's a semifinalist for the Brooks Wallace Award for the best shortstop in the country, and he's doing it both at the plate and in the field. He's a team leader. He has no ego, according to Coach Gillespie. He's unselfish. He's just the type of player you love to have as your team's best player. And I think not only should he be an All-American, I think he should be, Gordon, the Big West Player of the Year.
And maybe Pat Douglas of the basketball team might look for Ben Orloff. He's such a consistent guy for him. Maybe he should join that team. Well, UCLA and UC Irvine have met twice this year. They have split that series. UC Irvine looking to ease themselves into the playoffs. The Bruins, boy, they've got a tough road ahead, playing the #1 team, and then they play the #3 team to end up their regular season. We'll have the lineups and the first pitch. It's coming up next right here on Cox 3.